Okay, so welcome back to UFOs Above Us. All right, today I'm going to introduce some video footage with the new telescope gear. I still don't have it fully tuned in, but it's close enough that we can start sharing it. And the reason I want to show video here is there's a lot of objects. Look at this one right here, for example. That's certainly an interesting object, and if I were doing a study of a photograph, I would blow that up really large, and I have, and it's fascinating. But today I'm going to just point to some objects because we're going to focus on some movement that I see in this video and see what y'all think about it. So before we do, we're just going to kind of point to a few objects that I thought were interesting as we're looking through this video. Keeping in mind that I don't have the telescope fully dialed in yet, it's going to take me a few weeks to really get comfortable with it. But I will tell you, just one teaser, I'm experimenting with something that will even double the quality of the video you're seeing now. Um, Here's one of the objects I was talking about. Look at the tip of that kind of pipe that looks like it's extending. First of all, look at the crater itself. It sure looks square to me. Since when is there impact craters that are square? But not just that. You look at the pipe sticking out into that dark area of the crater or whatever that is. It almost looks like a V-shaped, a white V-shaped object that seems to be rotating to me. I don't know what y'all think on that, but look at it and see what you think. It could just be camera artifacts for all I know, but I thought it was interesting, and I've looked at thousands of videos, pictures. I don't usually see that, so just thought I'd throw it up there for your thoughts. And we'll look a little closer because I actually found several of those little objects like that in this particular video clip. But there's some other things that are interesting here. So if I were doing this, I like photographs because then I can study them in detail. That's an interesting object there, and I did blow that up and look at it. But I'm not going to go into it today, but it's something you can kind of think about yourself. And there's some other interesting objects in this picture that are worth looking at. But that's the one that really fascinated me because you can see the movement. And here's another one. If you look carefully, you'll see quite a few in this video that look similar with the white color, and it's V-shaped, and they seem to be moving. I'm not sure if they're rotating or just moving. And again, it could be just camera artifacts, but there's another one right there, by the way. Maybe one there. It looks, yeah, it looks like a V. Looks like a V. And there's something moving right there. So again, I'm going to rotate the picture here so that we can see it a little clearer, because I could even see this on the monitor as I watched through the telescope. Now, by the way, that's an interesting object that we may study a few of these in a future, image-based. I have the 20 megapixel images that I can blow up and we can really get some good close-ups on. But this video is fun for looking at the movement. All right, so we're just going to kind of take a few seconds to soak in the scenery there. There's several objects that I would be diving into. There's one on the lower right-hand side of the screen that's triangular with a dome on the top. Boy, that's fascinating, isn't it? So that's one that I will definitely be looking at in future videos. Blown up, it's pretty darn interesting. Again, I'm not going to take the time today. There's another one was pretty interesting to me. So we'll probably do a high-resolution picture of this and study it in more detail. But I just thought it was time to start sharing some video with y'all. And some people have been asking for it. So for UFOs above us, hey, keep watching the skies. The answers we're all seeking are up there. So we need to share our results, and together we'll find out what's going on.